Right now, Tampa is one of 2 areas in Florida leading the country in the number of homes flipped. You know, that's when someone, either private or investor, buys a home, fixes it up, and then sells it within a year. Well, the Now's Adam Winder finding today the local house flipping business is so competitive it could be hurting the average home buyer.
Now, everything that you see that's new here, we had to rip the kitchen out. We had a lot of water leaking from upstairs. The bathrooms were all leaking.
This is not your typical flipped house. The Spanish-style home only about 20 years old, and it's in a newly developed area in Odessa.
Because the typical house is just too competitive. You know, for us to go in and spend, you know, $100,000 or $150,000 to make $10,000 just doesn't make sense.
Realtor and investor Al Catone has been flipping Tampa area homes for a while now, but right now he says it's as competitive as he's ever seen it.
The market is getting so competitive now that, you know, as investors, we're looking at houses that are on, you know, retail value as well, to maybe try to hold on to them, rent them for a little bit, sell them later.
And that's not just a problem for investors. It means that the average person just trying to buy a house, unfortunately, has to compete with investors like Catone.
From a consumer standpoint, if you're trying to buy a house, on the other hand, it makes it a little bit more difficult because you have somebody with large amounts of cash competing with you, and it's very difficult to get a client to understand that, hey, you're not going to buy this house at asking price. It's probably going to sell for more.
But that doesn't mean that flipping is going to come to an end soon. Catone, for instance, says he hopes to flip about 40 to 50 houses this year. And this Odessa house he hopes will sell for upwards of $800,000. I'm Adam Winder for the Now Tampa Bay.